8 GB of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage, Snapdragon 720G powering up its performance, and a 90Hz Full HD display. This is Realme 6 Pro. Let's review it together. Hey guys, hope you are having a great day. Adil here from TechWafer, and let's find out whether it is a great device or not. As far as the back of the Realme 6 Pro is concerned, this color changing back with the lightning bolt in the center is surely going to impress you. And the lightning bolt also changes its color as per your viewing angle. Not just the edges of the smartphone but also the corners around it, so you will not feel any kind of problem when you are holding the smartphone in your hands. That's a plus point for Realme 6 Pro's back design. Now coming to the front design. At the front, this phone carries 6.6 inches Full HD screen with an amazing 90Hz refresh rate. The bezels at the left, right and the top side are very thin compared to the bottom bezels. Not just that, but you are also getting a dual punch hole camera setup at the top left corner of the smartphone. Speaking about the display, this phone carries 6.6 inches Full HD IPS panel with 1080p of resolution, with protection of Corning Gorilla Glass 5 and the brightness up to 480 nits, and also screen to body ratio of 84.7%. And apart from that, the 90Hz fluid display is going to improve your gaming experience. Also, the animations are a lot smoother compared to the 60Hz standard display. There is no lag or the glitches or the clutches whenever you are scrolling through the smartphone. The contrast of the screen is quite fine, and also the dynamic range is wider. Even though it has an IPS panel, the display is good. Just a minor fix that could have been done is the brightness. The brightness could have been improved a little bit. You are getting a richer sound quality compared to Realme 6, and if we compare it with the other smartphones, the sound quality is above average. And if you are using hands-free along with the Realme 6 Pro, you'll get richer sound quality compared to the normal speaker because of Dolby's Atmos inside Realme 6. With the expandable storage option, you will be able to upgrade your smartphone's storage up to 512 GBs with the dedicated micro SD card slot and without sacrificing any of your two SIMs. The placement of fingerprint scanner on Realme 6 Pro is also impressive. Not just that, the placement, but also its performance is super responsive. You'll just have to place the thumb on the fingerprint scanner and it will immediately unlock your device. Not just that, but also the placement of Realme 6 Pro's volume rocker is also convenient. They are easily approachable. Only thing I didn't like is the hardness of the buttons. The buttons could have been a little bit softer. Realme 6 series smartphones are the first one to get the Realme UI at the top of Android, and this phone is coming with Android 10.0, which is the latest version. Apart from that, the Realme UI provides quite realistic and close experience to the stock Android. That is the reason the animations are smoother. The app drawer is quite similar to the stock Android, and the navigation bar too. Speaking about the navigation bar, if you want to go back to home screen, you'll just have to swipe up. To go back to the previous screen, swipe from the right to left, and if you swipe from the left to right and hold it there, you will be able to navigate to the two recent apps. And this software comes with no bloatware installed, so you will not have to worry about uninstalling apps that you do not want. Chipset is the major difference between both Realme 6 and the Realme 6 Pro. The Snapdragon 720G doesn't get too much heat up, even though there is not much of difference in terms of benchmark scores, but there is a major difference when you are using it on the daily basis. The Realme 6 Pro doesn't get too much heat up, even when you are using apps and playing games that consumes a lot of resources. Apart from that, the benchmark scores are being displayed at your screen, and they are quite satisfactory and above average. I've personally tried games that are popular, including the Asphalt 8, the PUBG Mobile and Fortnite, and it doesn't let you down in any of those games. And the performance could be improved with the usage of GFX tool, especially in the PUBG. That can help you take the advantage of 90Hz. This phone carries 4300 mAh battery that charges up to 0 to 68% in only 30 minutes and provide an excellent battery life. and it lasted up to 5 hours and 45 minutes in our battery test, and we did perform power and a performance intensive test. The quad camera setup at the back will provide good photos in a better lighting condition, and also you are going to find less noise and more details in the photos that are captured with the Realme 6 Pro's primary camera. The camera of Realme 6 Pro is surely better than the one that we get with the Realme 6, and also it has a wider dynamic range compared to that one. And the 64 megapixel mode captures photos with the more details compared to the normal version, and you get enriched details photo with the 64 megapixel mode. Portraits taken with the Realme 6 Pro's portrait mode are great in terms of subject separation. However, if you have messier hair, do not blame the camera. Shots taken with the ultra wide lens are also great and they provide good details. Realme 6 Pro is one of the few smartphones that has telephoto lens in this price segment, and the performance of the telephoto lens is not disappointing, and you are going to get shots that has higher quality and better details. But you may find a little bit of noise in those if the lighting condition is not good. Not just that, but also the photos that are taken with the 5x digital zoom are not that bad if you do not look them closely. Only camera that I didn't find suitable in the Realme 6 Pro is the macro lens. There is a lot of noise when you capture a photo with a macro lens, and it doesn't work properly in some scenarios. I think it has just been added for the increment of the camera count. Speaking about the low light photography with the Realme 6 Pro, you are going to get impressive shots even in the low light conditions. The colors are well preserved. Apart from that, the shadow improves the highlight of the photograph. Only downside is you will be losing a little bit of sharpness of your photos. When shooting with the ultra wide lens in the low light conditions, the photos are okay, but you will have to compromise on the colors and the detail of the images. Photos that are taken with the telephoto lens are good, especially compared to the ultra wide lens, and with the usage of night mode, the colors could be improved a lot. The selfie cameras on the smartphone perform well, especially when you take photos with the ultra wide lens. It will provide an entirely different look compared to the photos that are taken with the normal mode. The selfies provide good details, the saturation is accurate, the color and the wider dynamic range is also impressive. I will recommend recording at 1080p. That will enable electronic image stabilization, and that is going to smooth your recording a lot compared to the 4K. That also comes at the loss of cropping your footage. So as far as the camera of the Realme 6 Pro is concerned, I am not disappointed. However, there was no need of the macro lens they have added. The front panel is protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and that takes the protection of the front screen to the next level compared to the phones that are having the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. It's a major bump in terms of protection. You are not going to get your device scratched easily, and that provides inner satisfaction. Flashy and the color changing back doesn't only come with a great design, but it also has the protection of Corning Gorilla Glass 5. With that, I'd like to conclude my review of the Realme 6 Pro, and here are the major takeouts from the review. The Realme 6 Pro got the flashy design. It has a larger screen with a 90Hz refresh rate that is not common in this price segment. It is a great mid-range performer with the Snapdragon 720G. Has an excellent battery life. You are getting versatile camera options, the normal camera, the ultra wide lens, the telephoto lens, and also the additionally added macro lens. Things that I think could have been improved in this device are the display could have been a bit more brighter. Macro camera wasn't necessary. I think nobody uses that. And with that, I'd like to conclude my review. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to TechWafer for more content like this. See you in the next one. Peace out.